So basically what this is 2019 and our 2003 mock series. Going to be simulating the full 2019 schedule, but it's going to be actually with next season's schedule. So it's going to be 2019 cars and things because obviously we don't know what next year is. But we're going to be using next season's schedule, which means the Pocono doubleheader. Daytona is going to be the last race of the regular season. Darlington's going to be a chase race. The season ends at Phoenix, which I'm never ever going to get used to calling it ISM either. But one more rule change. No such thing as provisionals. So if you fail to qualify on time, you miss the race. So let's say Jimmy Johnson doesn't make it through in the duels. I think the full field that showed up for Daytona in this mock series is about 46 cars. Let's say Johnson, at the end of his duel race, qualifies 42nd for a 40-car field. Well, Jimmy Johnson's simply not going to make the field. Now, the way that this works out in this thing is if you at least attempt every race, you are allowed in the chase, even if you DNQ for, say, 2 races. Let's say the champion misses the Daytona 500. That's allowed. Only 30 laps, so it's going to be relatively short. I do have pit stop frequency turned up by 2 times. So that means a fuel run here is about 27.5 laps. So they will have to make a pit stop during this unless they save fuel consistently, unless we get like 4 or 5 cautions in a 30 lap. So Eric Jones on pole, Jimmy Johnson outside of him. If you pay me enough money, I will say Boogity. But unfortunately, we haven't started the bidding. So the green's out. Eric Jones got a pretty significant gap over second spot. The way that this Daytona track's set up, it does alright at single filing the pack out. The pack's not really organized yet either. So Jones leads the first lap. Second was gotten by the 42 car Larson. Looks like Ryan Blaney's on the verge of losing the draft. '18 car might have a run on Jones right here. Nope, they're stalling out again. Getting a little bit stacked up in the 5th or so row. Trying to go almost 4 wide. Yeah, Blaney has in fact lost the draft at this point. Looks like Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch are going to be swapping positions for several laps. They can build a good run going into turn 3, but beyond that, they kind of stall out. Now Boyer up to second. Because really the only problem is they're not really grouped up enough to get by the 20 car. Top 2 kind of have a bit of a separation over the pack. Newman just can't get to him. As you can tell by the mile per hour, there's a huge gap in speed from single car to being in a pack. It's almost 20 miles an hour off. The weirdest thing is that the 20 car has only turned the 19th fastest lap out of 20 cars. And it's the leader. Pretty stacked up in the back with the 48 car. Thought about going 4 wide for a moment. I'm still trying to do it. Whoa. There was contact between the 48 and the 11 car. 10 cars under the 20. For the first time, we got a new leader, Eric Amarola. Eric Jones has got no help on the high side. Now the pack's going to start shuffling a lot, because the fastest car has been dethroned. Instantly, they're all 3 wide. 3 rows deep. .42 car leads. Middle lane's going nowhere. They're going 4 wide. Almost. Outside line had to check up there. Jimmy Johnson's the leader. .22 car still leads. And now pit stops. A little bit of contact. Getting in. 4 car leads over Kurt Busch. Blaney's already in. I guess Blaney's short pitting to try to catch up to the pack. This is the race off pit road. There's been an accident on pit road. 12 car got turned. Where's the 9 car going? I don't think that was a legal pit road exit. Kyle Busch has massive front end damage, and I'm guessing that he rear-ended McMurray. Any damage on the 2? Rear end damage. So now we're witnessing a leader come down pit road. I believe that the 12 car got turned around on pit road. That's what the right side damage is from. So Chase Elliott must have just missed his pit stall. So these two are not on the same lap. This is for the lead right here. 4 and the 22. Logano's taking the lead. See how far back the 20's fallen. Only problem is he's by himself. The 22 car is. There's a pack of 3 and then a pack of 4 right behind him. Can't really count the 12 car. He's not necessarily going fast enough to help this. Now there's somewhat of a pack forming. Kurt Busch is still on pit road. I don't really know how to explain that, but look at the pack charging right up to the 22 car. Menard goes on the outside, Newman low. Newman's under the 22 car. Logano led that lap. Now we're 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide in 2 rows. This group getting stalled out actually allowed the 14 and the 41 to catch up. Bowman now is the leader. Newman going 3 wide for the lead over Dillon and Bowman. Looks like no lap cars will be involved, at least maybe. Just taking a look through the field at the moment. I don't know why Kurt Busch is still on pit road. That's a real disappointment for the 1 car. 4 wide right now. Of course, the moment I'd look back is the moment I'd miss the action up front. And contact between him and the 21. Still 4 wide. And he turns the 21 car. Oh boy. This is going to equal a late race caution. Who's going to get the race back to the line? Dennis! Dennis just got by Newman. Maybe Boyer can beat him back, though. No, Dennis has got it. Wow. And of course, the moment I look at the back of the field is the moment where they go 4 wide and start wrecking each other. Well, that really changes everything. Here's on board with Dillon. That was pretty bad for a lot of cars. So under caution, we're going to be set up for a very, very short run to the checkered flag. There's not a single car is a lap down, but there are 2 cars 5 laps down. And the lights are out on the pace car. So we're going to restart with only 2 laps to go. Considering that the 20 car isn't out front, it's probably going to be a pretty crazy 2 laps. Final restart also. If we get 1 more caution, the race is going to end under caution. Geico restart zone, and green's out last time. Dennis is the leader. It looks like Boyer's got to run on him instantly. Already 3 wide for the lead with Jimmy Johnson on the low side. Look at this, already stacked up. Dennis way out on the high side. '88 car is not as slow as I expected. And look at what I said about the 22 car not being competitive. It's already right there. One more lap left. I think Jimmy Johnson led that lap. Joey Logano taking the lead this time, though. The 20 car is back in the mix. '22 has got no help. 4 car on the inside. I'd say the 20 car could get a run here, though. I think it got stalled out. Kevin Harvick will win the Clash after only leading 2 laps. I'd say that's a great way to start the season. Stuart Haas got 1, too. Eric Jones, the car that'll lead the most laps, got 3rd after a late race rally from like 14th to 3rd. So next 2 races going to be the duels. I believe there's about 46 cars trying to make it into only 40 spots. And no provisionals. So that one's going to be about as wild as this one.